For millennia, the pyramids of Giza have stood as monumental testaments to ancient Egypt's architectural prowess and enduring mysteries. Among these, the Pyramid of Khafre commands attention not just for its grandeur, but for the enigmas that may lie beneath its weathered stones. Recent claims have emerged from the scientific community, suggesting the existence of a vast subterranean network beneath the Khafre pyramid. Utilizing advanced radar technology, researchers have reported detecting structures that could potentially redefine our understanding of this ancient wonder. These findings propose a labyrinthine complex extending deep below the desert sands, a hidden city waiting to unveil its secrets. However, as with many tales that challenge established history, skepticism abounds. Prominent Egyptologists and experts have scrutinized these assertions, questioning the validity of the methods and the interpretations of the data. The debate intensifies, leaving us to ponder what truths remain concealed beneath the Pyramid of Khafre. As we embark on this journey into the past, we delve into the heart of ancient Egypt's most impressive and controversial relics, the pyramids. These silent sentinels of history continue to inspire awe and curiosity, inviting us to explore their timeless mysteries. Imagine, if you will, a vast and ancient monument, older than recorded history, built with a precision that defies time itself, a structure that has withstood the rise and fall of empires, revolutions, and the ever-advancing tide of modernity. But what if these massive stone leviathans were more than just royal tombs? What if they were part of something greater? Something older, something not entirely human? Tonight, we journey back to the sands of Egypt, across the forgotten corridors of history, and into the hidden hands that shaped our civilization. A brotherhood, once devoted to truth, now twisted into something far more sinister. A brotherhood that may still control the world today. For centuries, the Great Pyramid of Giza has stood as an enigma, wrapped in limestone and mathematics. Rising nearly 500 feet into the sky, composed of over 2 million limestone blocks, each weighing several tons, its sheer mass is estimated at over 5 million tons. But the real puzzle is not in its size, but in its precision. Its corners align with true north, south, east and west with an accuracy of mere fractions of a degree, an alignment so exact that it surpasses even modern skyscrapers guided by GPS technology. And yet, we are told it was constructed over 4,500 years ago, using nothing but copper chisels, ropes and wooden sleds. The official story remains unchanged, a pharaoh's tomb built through brute labor, but the numbers whisper something different. If workers toiled day and night for 20 years, setting each stone with impossible precision, they would have had to place one every 2.5 minutes, without error, without rest. A feat that should not have been possible. In 1966, NASA's Lunar Orbiter 2 captured a photograph that should not have existed. 6 towering pyramid-like structures arranged in an eerily precise geometric pattern in the Sea of Tranquility. The same region where, 3 years later, mankind would take its first steps on the moon. NASA dismissed the discovery. Coincidence, shadows, optical illusions. But some scientists disagreed. Soviet space engineer Alexander Abromov went so far as to suggest that the formations perfectly mirrored the layout of the pyramids of Giza. And then a decade later, another anomaly emerged, this time on Mars. A face, a pyramid, another mathematical alignment. But these were no Egyptian structures. These were thousands of miles away, on an alien world. A world that ancient texts claim may have once been inhabited. Coincidence? Or was Egypt's connection to the stars more literal than we've been led to believe? But who built these pyramids, and why? Ancient Egyptian records provide an answer, one that most historians conveniently ignore. The first pyramids were not built for kings, they were built for the gods, flesh and blood beings who descended from the heavens flying in radiant boats. These were not divine metaphors. They were rulers, beings of power, custodians of humanity. And at the center of their influence was a secret society, the Brotherhood of the Snake. A society said to have been founded by Prince Ea, the very god who sought to grant mankind the forbidden knowledge of the universe. The same knowledge that the Old Testament calls the fruit of the tree of knowledge. But Ea failed. The Brotherhood was overtaken, twisted into a force of oppression rather than enlightenment. The same secret society that once sought to liberate mankind was now being used to keep it enslaved. The pyramids did not remain in Egypt. Their symbols endure. The obelisks, the geometry, the alignment with celestial bodies, all still embedded in our world today. From the Vatican to Washington, from secret societies to powerful elite institutions, the fingerprints of the Brotherhood remain. They do not build pyramids anymore. They build systems, financial systems, political systems, control systems. The only question that remains is this: do they still serve their original masters? The past is not buried beneath the sands of time. It is written in stone, etched into the very fabric of our history, waiting to be uncovered. But be warned. Some doors, once opened, cannot be closed. And sometimes the truth is far more unsettling than the lie. They are still watching.